Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lexi and today we're going to be talking about the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis East-West bag. I believe that's what it's called, but I'll double check. Anyway, this is a relatively new release from Louis Vuitton. It's a modern take on the classic Pochette Metis, which is by far a fan favorite. And this really spoke to me. So I've had it for a few months now. I thought now was a good opportunity to kind of highlight the pros, the cons, the good, the bad. If you're interested in this bag, I thought it would be helpful to kind of go over what I like about it, what I don't, and whatnot. But before we get into it, I'm Lexi. If you're new here, welcome. I put out videos about all things luxury. So if you like that, head down there, subscribe, click the notification bell, all the things. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks for joining. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so why I like this bag. Let's start off on a positive note. Honestly, there's not many negatives, but there are some, so we'll start on a good note. Main thing I love about this is the size. I love the Pochette Metis. I love the look of it. I think it's incredibly classic. I think the classic monogram canvas is stunning. The vachetta, I love the way it patinas over time. Love the look of it. What I didn't love about the classic Pochette Metis was the size. So I love the look on other people, but for some reason that bag, when I would put it on me, it laid funny. It was not something that I felt suited me. As a shoulder bag maybe, but crossbody, I really can't pinpoint what it is. I just did not like the way it looked on my body, crossbody. And I'm a crossbody girl, so it didn't really work out for me. But the minute I saw this bag coming out, I was so excited. I texted my assay immediately when I saw it was being released ahead of time and whatnot. I was extremely interested in this bag. What I like about this, beyond this cute little nugget size, is the strap options. All right, so let's get into the bag because they're inside. And, it just opens like the classic Pochette Metis. It just, has every element of look-wise of the classic Pochette Metis. It's just a new take, which I thought was very cool. Here's what I love. This is the strap, right? And I'll put mod shots in at some point, but this is adjustable. It's thinner. It's still canvas, but it's much shorter. So whereas I would put the Pochette Metis, like the classic strap, on the shortest length, and it would still hit me lower than I would have preferred, this, I feel like, lays perfectly on my body. I don't personally adjust it to make it longer because I like the length of it, but you can just easily unsnap these and voila, it's a longer strap. Okay, oh my god. I had to come back because I was about to do mod shots and I fully just realized you can make this strap shorter, which I did not know. Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is this snap at the bottom for? Sure enough, if you just adjust the strap, you can... How did I not know that? Not me having a bag for 3 or 4 months and just now, this is unreal because now I can wear it as a shoulder bag without the chain. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Guys! Stop! Well, I'll be damned. I just learned something that made me love this bag even more. I'm just shook right now. Damn, that's amazing. Wow, holy shit, I can't wait to wear that. So there's options, which I love. I'm all about utility. But it also came with a separate chain. So here we go. So this, love the idea. I'm not sure I like the execution, but we'll start with the good. Heavy, good quality chain. It says Louis Vuitton. It has every element that I would like. The chain makes it edgier. Yeah, it's still classic monogram. So, I would think I'd wear it with this chain. Here's the problem. When I'm wearing this bag crossbody, to attach this chain, and there are 2 D-rings, one for the crossbody strap, one for the chain. The chain hangs so low. So for me, there's a couple things, and I guess now we're transitioning into the cons list. When I'm wearing this crossbody, I personally am not into the look of like my chain hanging low. I think like it was a missed opportunity. If they made it a little bit shorter, it could give like the Prada re-edition vibe where it's just a chain accent that can also serve a second purpose of making it into a shoulder bag. But I think it's too long. Now I understand why they made it this long, because it really did need to be probably this long to fit over your shoulder, at least for me, because my arms are not like stick thin. But I don't use it. I don't use this chain. Every time I've used this bag, and I've used it quite a bit since I've gotten it, I use it crossbody. It's just, there's no other way I really want to use it. It's just really easy. I love the look. And I think that if this was a shorter chain, I probably would wear it to make it a little bit more edgy. But I don't. And you know, it is what it is. I kind of knew that this was going to be the case when I bought it. So I bought it for the bag and the strap. The chain was just kind of an added value, and maybe I can use it on another one of my bags. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The other thing I don't love when you're using it as a chain, which is why I'm not like huge on using this as a shoulder bag, is it tilts forward. So yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Like I would love if it just, do you know what I'm saying? The other, I guess, con, depending on who you are and how you use your things and what your preferences are, is that it is vachetta. So, you have to be careful with water spots and whatnot, but I actually did treat it with apple guard, so I'm less concerned. It's also, the handle is significantly thinner than the regular Pochette Metis. So I would say that it's like less vachetta to worry about, but again, take that into consideration if you're interested in this bag. But once you open it, and let me take the chain off, because I guess that's one other con, is it's loud. Like I don't want to carry this around and just, it's just, I don't know. I'm not trying to announce that I'm coming somewhere, just, all right, so I'm back. If it has back pocket, just like Pochette Metis, zipper, we love it. Honestly, I have not used this pocket yet, but it's nice to know it's there. If you have like a Subway card or some spare change you want to put in there, tip money, I don't know, there you go. And then you open it up, and this is my favorite part, is it has technically 4 compartments. So there's one larger one right here. There's then the zipper compartment, which, it doesn't fit a whole lot, but it is nice to know that it has added security, which is something you don't get in the regular Pochette Metis. It has a second main pocket here, and then the slip back pocket, just like the regular Pochette Metis. So to me, it's an elevated design, a redesign of the Pochette Metis. However, there are flaws, right? And this bag is definitely not for everyone. For me personally, I think it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I do love monograms, so to each their own. But I think that this bag suits me very, very well. I think it goes with pretty much everything. And I think that for my lifestyle, I'm more of like a sporty chic kind of girl. I'm not really going to galas or anything like that. It's perfect for usability. I guess, even you could carry it handheld or use the chain if you want to dress it up a bit. But I use this more casually. I think that's how it looks best. And personally, I think this bag's perfect. Okay, so last thing I'll talk about is what fits, because obviously that's something to consider if you're looking into this bag. Main consideration for most people is a phone, right? So I actually have 2 phones because one's bigger than the other, and I want to show that they both fit. And actually I'm often carrying them both around because one's my personal phone, one's my work phone. So my personal phone is the iPhone 14 Pro, so I'll toss that in there. And you can see it fits really well. And then I have my work phone, which is, honestly, I don't know. It might be like an iPhone 11 or 12. but it's definitely bigger. So toss that in there, and that fits really well. We need our cards, so I just have my YSL, I don't even know what this is called, coin card holder. That's what I want to call it because that's what the Louis Vuitton version is called, but it just has the 5 card slots on the back, zipper compartment. I like it. Put it in there. We have keys because I don't want to lock myself out. And I guess here, if you're carrying 2 phones, is where it starts to get a little bit stretched. But I want to show you that, like, that still closes, although it's, I would say, stuffed a bit. So I'd carry it like this if I had to. So then we'll put in some Advil. I just have a little pill case, a chapstick, or like any other lip product. That's just what I could find. And that fits really nicely. And then if I had, like, I don't know, a cash or a card that I just wanted quick access to, I could either slip it in the back slip pocket here, which honestly I don't really use, but again, nice to know it's there, or put it in the zipper compartment because I think that's really good for security purposes. And this is what it looks like closed. So not stretched really, it just obviously it looks full and it's kind of heavy, but you know, it's a crossbody bag, so it's good to know that if I need a lot of stuff or if I have to carry 2 phones with me, I can do that with this bag, which is, for me, like huge plus. Alright guys, that's really all I had for you today. I just wanted to come over, do a quick little review of this bag because I've really been loving it. And I'm curious, what are your thoughts? Because, I don't know, maybe it's just me and I haven't, social media-wise, been fed this bag a lot, but I'm not seeing it as much as I thought I would. I really thought this would be like unbelievably popular because of how quickly I fell in love with it. But I haven't seen it too much, which is semi-shocking. So I'm curious, like, do you love it? Do you hate it? And why? I mean, genuinely, I'm curious. I think it's a great option, specifically if you're not a huge fan of the, you know, initial regular Pochette Metis, or if you're looking for something a little bit different, just maybe consider this. It's a good option in my opinion, and as someone who's had Pochette Metis and been on a journey to find the perfect one, because I kept getting defective ones, if you remember that saga, this for me is so much better, such a better option than the Pochette Metis itself. So curious, just let me know your thoughts. All right guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later.